Alright guys, welcome back to the Booster Archive. Since we are coming up this weekend on the Magic Origins pre-release, I thought it'd be fun to take a look at the three most recent core sets. I had thought about doing just a 2-week thing leading up to the release, where I get a bunch of the core sets out of the way, but I figured we'll do something else before Origins, just to sort of spread out things like the core sets, so we don't get them all out of the way at once. So we're going to look at 2013, 2014, and 2015. And of course, we're going to go in order, so let's get these two out of the way and start with our Liliana pack of core set 2013. So, fun fact about this, this is actually the first set I ever pre-released. I've been playing around since the end of Innistrad New Phrex and Innistrad, where I was playing very casually, sort of kitchen table with some high school friends. And it wasn't until really M13 that I sort of started going to FNMs and pre-release and things like that. So this is a really fun set for me. So hopefully we can open a Nicole Bolas like I did on that first pre-release. Alright, so let's open this up and get started. So a brief sort of explanation, I guess, on the core sets. These are sort of made for the beginners, sort of like how back a long time ago in Magic there were what were considered expert sets, which would be your regular expansions, and then there are sets for beginners like the core sets here, or X Edition. So these are sort of made for beginners. They have simpler mechanics. You'll see a lot more sort of reminder text and things like that, and just very basic cards. Nothing, you have a few interesting cards, but nothing too crazy. And so let's get started here with our, and of course Origins is going to be the last core set, and after pre-release, so I'm getting these out of the way, and I will probably post a video of a pack of Origins sometime after the pre-release. Hopefully I'll top 8, get some, or worse, push comes to shove, I'll just buy an intro pack, just so I can sort of get the pre-release in there already. So anyway, now let's get started here with our first card, Wild Guess, for Red Review of Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast Wild Guess, discard a card, draw 2 cards. A card that occasionally I've played in sort of mono red decks, and I've seen played sometimes in like burn strategies, so decent card here. Very classic card here in Dark Favor. For 1 and a black, we get a creature aura, where in Dark Favor enters the battlefield, you lose 1 life and a creature +3/+1. And sort of, again, another thing on the course is these are a lot of reprinted cards. Around M10, I believe, is when they first started making it all a mix of new and old cards, and I think 10th edition was maybe it might have been 10th edition, either 10th edition or Magic 2010, where they started making it so you got a mix of old and new cards in the core sets. So Captain's Call here, for 3 and 1, you get a sorcery with put 3 1/1 soldier tokens on the battlefield. Sort of soldiers and just tokens in general with like Odric's Crusader of Odric, and Odric himself, or a strategy you can draft. One of my favorite strategies sort of in this core set, of course, though, being the Exalted deck. Naturalize for 1 green, destroy target artifact or enchantment. An effect we're all sort of aware of. Sentinel Spider for 3 green. We get a 4/4 spider with vigilance and reach. Turn to Slag for 3 red. It's a sorcery. Deals 5 damage to target creature. Destroy all equipment attached to that creature. Next up, we have a classic creature counter here, an Essence Scatter. For 1 and a blue, instant counter target creature spell. Next, we have Walking Corpse. For 1 and a black, we get just a basic 2/2 zombie here, so a little zombie bear. Goblin Arsonist. For 1 red mana, we get a 1/1. With 1 Goblin Arsonist dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Next, we have Bountiful Harvest. For 4 and a green, you get a sorcery with you gain 1 life for each land you control. Crimson Muckwater Waiter. For 1 and a red, you get a 2/1, where he gets +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp, and pay 2 and a black, regenerate Crimson Muckwater. And I believe he was part of a cycle of allied colored creatures. Next we have Harbor Bandit. For 2 and a black, you get a 2/2. Harbor Bandit gives +1/+1 as long as you control an island, and pay 1 and a blue. Harbor Bandit is unblockable this turn, so yeah, he's another guy in the cycle of allied colored creatures. Cower in Fear. For 1 black, you get instant. With creatures you control, Your creature your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. And our rare is going to be Captain of the Watch for 4 white. You get a 3/3 human soldier with vigilance. Other soldier creatures you control have +1/+1 in vigilance. And when Captain of the Watch enters the battlefield, put 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. And a little ad here. So we sort of got Nicol Bolas in our pack. With a little Nicol Bolas art here. And a cool art mountain. Alright guys, that's be it for Core Set 2013. Stay tuned for 2013, and stay tuned for 2014 and 15. I'll talk to you guys later.